Hey, what's up, cool people? My name is Veronica, and guess what, guys? It's Saturday today, which means new video. And before I get to the actual topic, I just want to say that I'll be doing a Q&A soon. So leave your questions in the comment section. And the reason I'm doing one is because I haven't done one in ages, and I really enjoy making them. And and yeah, put it in the comment section. And if I don't answer it, it's either because I've already answered it, or yeah, because I've already answered it in my previous Q&As. And so going to the actual topic right now, the topic is what it's like being in a girls' school. Because if you guys didn't know, I don't think I've mentioned it, but I go to an all-girls school, which is quite weird because in other countries like the USA and Canada and all of North America and other places, it's not a common thing to have all-girls school, but it's quite a common thing here in the UK. So let me just go on to some good things that come up when you're in a girls' school. So one of them is you worry less about your looks. I know it sounds a bit like not true, because when you go to a girls' school, you would usually care more about your looks, because usually girls are very gossipy and they just talk behind your back and like they criticize you a lot in your looks. But surprisingly, you just worry less about them, because if you become friends with lots of girls, they'll just like respect you, I guess. And plus there's no boys, meaning that you don't have to worry about them like commenting on how you're looking today, and you just worry less about bad hair days and not wearing makeup and whatnot. And also you're just like, you're free to be stupid. Not so stupid, because then girls will actually start talking behind your back and gossip will come up and stuff, and other girls will start looking at you like a weird person. But you have more freedom to be stupid, like to just joke around with the teacher more and just make stupid comments out of nowhere without having the worry of a guy just being there, or having your crush sitting there listening to you be stupid, and then you're just so nervous that you're gonna sound like a potato. I don't know why I said that. And also there's less arguments about boyfriends and girlfriends. And I know that stuff still happens when you're in a girls' school, because outside of school, girls still talk with guys and they still have friends of the male gender. But actually, surprisingly, it doesn't happen so often. And so this leads on to my next point, which means that girls actually focus more on their studies. And as I said before, girls still have male friends and they still hang a lot around them, and there's still some like issues going on with girls and guys and arguments. But girls actually study more, and surprisingly, I think it's a statistic that I saw a few years ago, that girls who go to an all-girls school actually do better in their exams and GCSEs than girls in a mixed school. I don't know if that's true though, because that's just something I came across, and I was actually quite, it didn't seem reliable, but it's logical if you actually think about it. And also more positive things. Yeah, you don't have to worry about being harassed by guys, because usually, well, not usually, depends on what kind of girl you are, but like if you're just walking, it's quite often for a guy to just start picking your hair or harass you, I guess. Whereas in a girls' school, you can just walk freely and not worry much about that kind of stuff happening. And so yeah, that's the positive stuff. And oh yeah, my last point associated with positive stuff, I just saw it right now in my notes, is when you can just talk about girl stuff without worrying. Like girl stuff, I'm probably not going to talk about that in detail because it's girl stuff and most of you guys out there are guys. But you can just talk about girl stuff without being embarrassed that a guy is listening, and then you will be forever embarrassed and ashamed of it. And now moving on to the negative stuff. I mentioned this a little while ago. It was so much gossip. Like you just go inside a room and you have to be a bit cautious of what you say, even though you have more freedom of what you say, but you still have to be very careful, because girls are too sensitive, you see. I think you guys already know that, and we criticize a lot for that. We're too sensitive, so you have to be careful of what you say. So like if you say, "You look pretty today," it's supposed to be a compliment, but girls don't take that as a compliment. They take that as sarcasm, which is another thing that happens a lot in girls' schools. And so if you say something that sounds bad, which is supposed to be good, then girls may start talking behind your back, which means that...
Wait, so if you tell a girl that she's pretty, he's gonna think that you said that she looks like butthole, basically.
Kind of, like, it depends on how you say it. If you say, you look pretty, wow, you look so pretty, then they'll take it in a good way. But if you say, you look pretty today, they're going to start thinking like, oh, so I didn't look pretty yesterday. What's so good about me today, huh? I'm wearing the same makeup, I'm wearing the same hairstyle. And then it will just bring up so many conflicts and stuff. And also, this is the thing that just bugs me so much. Like, you know, there's only girls in my school. So whenever we go to events where there's mixed schools, the girls just start, whenever a girl says, guys, there's boys, they all start taking out their mirrors and they start fixing up their hair, and there's a sense of desperation in the atmosphere. There is a sense of desperation, and then this just worries me a bit, because what about when they go into sixth form when there's guys? Like, what are they gonna do? Like, they're not gonna know how to behave in front of a guy, so are they just gonna like pretend to act normal when actually they're just like exaggerating on acting normal, which is just gonna make them look weird? Are they just gonna lunge at the guys and start acting all cool and friendly when actually they just look like creeps? I don't know. And so that's just a bit of a problem that's going on. But some girls actually have friends, male friends, and some girls have brothers just like I do, and he's sitting right beside me. So that's not such of an issue for me, because I kind of know how to behave in front of a boy. Depends on how they are, because this guy right here is really stupid, so I guess that I know how to behave in front of stupid guys, not in front of intelligent, smart, normal guys. The thing that just bugs me the most, and I know the video is about to end, but I just have to mention it. I hate the fact that girls' schools, they don't allow you to wear ties. That's because there's just girls and you can't wear a tie. It's just not part of the school uniform, whereas a mixed school, they do include a tie as part of the uniform. And I love ties. I think it's just me, but I just think that it looks really nice to wear a tie. I don't know, it's just my personal opinion. Anyway, guys, the video is about to end. I can see it by my judgment of time. And leave me in the comment section if you go to an all-girls school or if you go to an all-boys school, and tell me what it's like. Yes, this is your chance to go against the system and actually speak negatively about it if you want to. So stay cool, guys, and I'll see you later, which is next Saturday.